This video is to introduce two strength exercises that we're going to start adding in for the rest of the summer. These can be done from your home, and most importantly, they have a direct correlation on building your sprint speed and building your resilience to injury, especially to knee injury. So we're going to talk about them here. I'm going to teach you how to do them correctly, and then we're going to start to use them for the rest of the summer. First are drop lunges. The setup is pretty simple. Get something stable that you can use to elevate your front foot between 3 and 5 inches. Something that feels comfortable to you in that range. I also like to cushion my back knee. On the right is the setup that I usually use when I do these at home. I use a bumper plate to elevate my front foot and then a thin mat for my knee. But on the left works just as well. Those are 2 scrap pieces of wood that I dug out of the shed yesterday. I put in 4 nails to keep them together. It took me about 5 minutes. And then I'm using an old towel to cushion my knee. To perform the exercise, get a weight and put it in the front rack position, which you'll see in a minute, on your shoulder. You carry the weight on the same shoulder as the leg that you're driving from. Step up on the platform, then step back, touch your knee, and drive hard off of your front foot. Explosively bring your knee that is on the ground to a high knee position. And that's 1 rep. Pause for a breath and then start the next rep. Okay, a few pointers. If you need to touch your foot to the back to the platform for balance, that's okay. Balance is part of the exercise. Number 2, keep your back straight. Keep a tall, tight posture. Concentrate on your front foot. Stomp it hard, like you're trying to put a permanent foot-shaped dent into the platform. Better yet, instead of trying to push myself up, I often think about using my foot to push the ground away. Be explosive. As fast as possible, explode up to a high knee position. All right, why do we do these? Well, sprint speed is governed by 3 things, and this exercise directly trains 2 of them. How much force can you put into the ground, and how quickly can you do it? So, explode up, driving your knee from touching the ground to standing tall, high knee as quick as you can. Quality is the most important thing here. Take your time and do each rep correctly. You don't need to blaze through these for time. I specifically make strength not for time. So take your time and perform them correctly. Concentrate on form, not how fast you can get them done. Also note, every time I program these, the first set is with 0 weight, which is what I'm doing here. Just body weight. That's going to be your first set each time. Use it as a warm-up. Okay, second exercise is single leg Romanian deadlifts. That is a big mouthful. Typically, you'll hear me call them RDLs or single leg RDLs. Here's the movement. You carry a weight. You can carry it in one hand or both hands. It doesn't matter. You start in a tall and tight position. Pick up 1 foot, unlock your knee, and hinging at the hips, by reaching your hips backwards, think hips go back as your torso goes forward. You bring the weight down like you're trying to touch your toes until you feel a good stretch. Not a painful stretch, just a good stretch. And then you reverse the movement, not by pulling it up, but by pushing the ground away. Your hips stay parallel with the floor. No, you don't rotate. And your back leg reaches straight back. So it should form a relatively straight line from head to heel. Okay, important things to know about this. We are going to do these on a tempo. Every time I have you do them, this is how I want you to do them. A 3 count on the way down and then explosively up. So 1, 2, 3, down, and then up. And that's exactly how I count them in my head. 1, 2, 3, up. And that's 1, 1, 2, 3, up. That's rep 2. 1, 2, 3, up. And that's rep 3, and so on. Very important. Actively push your hips back, like you're trying to touch your butt to the wall behind you. Think hips back, not lean over. Also, don't think about pulling the weight up like you're trying to pull your shoestrings out. Instead, think about using your foot to push the ground away. Now, note that my knee, the one I'm doing this on, is mostly straight, but it is not locked. It's got a slight bend. How far down should you go? You should feel a decent stretch, but nothing uncomfortable. Get a stretch, but not past that. You should feel this exercise in your hamstrings, which is the whole reason we're doing them. Strong hamstrings are the key to sprinting and also to protecting your knees from injury. All right, a few very important do nots. Number 1, do not try to max or go too heavy on this. I recall being a 13-year-old guy. You want to test yourself by seeing how much you can bench, how much you can curl, how much you can squat. And that is fine. You should want to get strong and test yourself. But don't do it on RDLs. What you're trying to max out is your sprint speed. And that's going to get tested every game. These RDLs and these lunges are accessory exercises that help you improve your sprints. So pick a weight that is challenging towards the end of each set, but do not go overly heavy. Do not go fast and ignore form. Obey the tempo that I gave you. 3 count down, then quickly up. And concentrate on the quality of movement. In other words, I care that you do it exactly right. I do not care at all how fast you get it done, nor how heavy you do it. Do not overly bend your knee. Keep it mostly straight, but not locked. And last, you got to keep your back straight. Do not round your back like a turtle. It should be flat like a board. For both of these, you've seen me using dumbbells for weights, and that's just because I've got them right here convenient. But that doesn't mean you have to. Those are not your only options. You can do these exercises with dumbbells, with kettlebells, with sandbags. Grab a weight plate, grab rocks, grab a log, grab 2 milk gallons, grab a toolbox. Get creative. Anything that adds a little bit of weight will work.